Hey, this is real. When I came to Korea, there are people who go back with only good memories. On the contrary, because of one mistake, some people are upset. But the problem is, that mistake, someone doesn't tell you on purpose. We're so natural, things you don't have to explain. But from a foreigner's point of view, that is not at all natural. That's why this happens. I didn't think anything was wrong. People's expressions suddenly changed. The atmosphere got cold. The moment you unwittingly become self-conscious. Actually, a foreigner who came to Korea for the first time, that's what I said. I don't even know what I did wrong. The mood has gotten weird. This is the scariest. So today, things you should never do in Korea. It's not just manners. It actually ruins the atmosphere. Misleading situations. I'll be honest with you about this. If you look at this video, I'm not going to get misunderstood. I can understand Korea more conveniently. The first one is, it's the behavior of continuing to call the staff in the restaurant. In a foreign country, it is common for employees to come and check often. But Korea is different. When it's necessary, it's a structure that you call yourself. The problem here is I sing it too often. Gesture loudly, or it is the case of making a loud sound. This may seem rude. In Korea, I'll sing it for a short time. The degree to which the button is pressed is natural. The second one is, it's a loud call in public, especially the subway or bus. In Korea, I think it's important to keep a quiet atmosphere. So if I talk loudly on the phone, people around me are uncomfortable. This is not the law. It's a culture. The third one is, it's about taking age and title lightly. South Korea, the way you speak and relate depends on your age. So, to the person I met for the first time, if I talk informally, if you call your name right away, there can be awkward situations. It's not just a simple rule of etiquette. It's the standard of relationship. The fourth one is, it's an act of drinking. In Korea, drinking also has its own flow. For example, when you get a glass, you use both hands. The act of turning one's head slightly. If you don't know this, the other person may feel rude. Of course, I'm much more free these days. It is still an important culture. The fifth one is, it's a culture of lining up. South Korea. I think the line is very important. But foreigners, there are times when you don't know this well. If you're confused about the order, when you step in, naturally, people around you react sensitively right away. This is a matter of fairness. The sixth one is, it's throwing away trash on the street. South Korea. There are not many trash cans on the road, so most of the time I carry the trash around and throw it away. I didn't know this. If you throw it away anywhere, it may seem very negative. The seventh one is, this is how you use the subway escalator. South Korea. On the other side, stand up. There is a culture that leaves one side empty. I didn't know this. If both sides are standing, he feels uncomfortable in the background. It's a small thing to do. The difference feels huge. Let's sort it out. The reason why I make mistakes in Korea is because it's not because it's special, without explanation. It's because it comes into the culture, so it's one thing that matters. This is not a rule, it's a matter of understanding. If you know a little bit, it's much more comfortable. So let me tell you one last thing. Korea is not a difficult country. If you don't know, it's uncomfortable. It's the most comfortable country to know. After watching this video, if you remember at least one thing, it's going to be really helpful. And leave it in the comments. When a foreigner comes to Korea, one action to be most careful of. If you look at this, there are a lot of realistic stories. If you want to keep talking about this, subscribe. In the next video, let's move on to a deeper story.